Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry that it's been a while, just been a hectic few months, but we're back today with a race around Bathurst, so hope you enjoy. Cheers. Well, hello again everyone. It's been a while. Just gonna get straight into it and not address my absence. Coming at you with a wee race from Bathurst, VRS sprint in the Ferrari. Second one of the week for me, so decided to skip out on qualifying. Oh. Well, that'll be getting edited out for the content. Oh my god. Brilliant, I've already been hit. That's the start you're after. What is going on? I'll be hit again. Anyway, hopefully it's not too bad. Watch this McLaren behind me, what's he doing? Anyway, I don't think the damage is too bad. Oh my, we're stopping. Right, okay, we're away. This circuit is unbelievable. Already got a spinner on the side of me. So, I think we're starting, I made the UI bigger this time from however many months ago it was I made the videos. This isn't going to end well. This circuit is an absolute nightmare. It's going to be action, drama everywhere you look.
A few moments later.
Slam on the brakes, yeah. Oh, brilliant. Well, perhaps a bit too much drama and excitement then. 2 hours later, here I find myself having to do another race. It's good fun. Decided to do qualifying this time, instead of skipping it like last time. Just because it's the middle of the pack, I just don't think it's very good here. So, starting P2. And he's off. So then, looking for a good result here this time. Leave it there. I'll get to avoid all the incidents as well. Try to break the draft. 40-minute race, so plenty of time to go. I'm confident that I'm just as quick, if not quicker than him, so if I can keep it clean then should be looking for a win. I'll play the first lap live and then I think we're going to cut to the highlights. Again, keep it nice and clean up the hill, make no mistakes. Treacherous circuit. Be a bit cautious here, lost a bit of time. Ah, that's a mistake. Not a good opening lap, is it? Take a few laps to get used to it, get into the flow. Anyway, we've nearly finished the first lap and we've not been hit, so that's a bonus. Sorry about the clicking of the gear paddles as well. I'm not too sure there's anything I can do. It's quite loud, I noticed. But video's getting away, so it's pretty much the end of lap 1. I'm going to get my head down, see if I can catch up to Pablo. Well, that's me then jumping into the highlights of the race. It wasn't the most thrilling in terms of overtaking, but definitely stay to the end. Stay tuned for a crazy ending, really. A good strategy worked out for us, but just at the start, making stupid mistakes. I did feel like I had the pace to match Pablo, but well, I could definitely match him. I just couldn't really close up the gap, and it was absolute torture for me, really. But yeah, I was pushing hard, and just making a few mistakes. So we're just skipping to the parts where something important happens, like I make a mistake, or I think here on the hill I caught up quite a distance to him. I felt good around the hill. It's a circuit. We've got a 12-hour race up and coming this weekend, so I've been putting in a wee bit of practice for it. But it's one that I enjoy. But yeah, here I got the gap down to 1.6, 1.7 seconds. There we go. Caught up 0.4 of a second there over the hill. That was as you can hear. Keep at 'em. Keep on chipping. Best pleased. Skipping then a few laps up to lap 7. Got a back marker here, and this just gave me the absolute fright of my life. You can see a massive catch of understeer there. I don't know why I didn't just get out of the way a wee bit earlier. If you're going to do something like that, just please get out of the way. A nice wee transition. This is 2 laps later on now. It's 2.4 seconds a gap has gotten further away, but again I think this is quite good over the hill. So important to get so close to that wall and turn in nice and early here. Just clip the curve there. Close up a 10th now. Another one there. It's so easy just to lose it in that braking for the downhill section. It really, really is. Give it as close to the walls as you can. We've made up a good couple of tenths there. Going up to one of my least favourite corners on the circuit. You need to get, my line's just all over the place for that. You need to get so close to the wall so you can get a good exit. But skipping to lap 11, decide to change it up here a wee bit. 3.2 seconds behind him. So it was quite a poor lap in all honesty, so I decided to come into the pits. I think it was a change in strategy. I didn't think I was going to catch up with Pablo in all fairness, so I wanted to bring it in, see on the off chance, maybe catch him on the undercut, but if anything it was just to get a bit more racing. I almost got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane there, as I was just arriving a wee bit too aggressively, but I was hoping that I was going to come out in a bit of traffic, make a bit of overtaking, and well, just really take it from there and see how the race goes. So it's only 20 litres you put in, so splash and dash if you will, not long at all. See, I think it's like 8 seconds or something. Yeah, 8.9 seconds. Now, just looking at all the cars overtaking us, it look like we're down to 7th place, and just typical of this race, we come out in a bit of clean air and not directly behind anyone, but I was confident I could catch up with this one, but it's overtaking around this circuit that's the issue. I love this circuit, but it can be quite tough. It does get like this in the lower splits. There's a lot of crashes and the field's a lot spread out compared to like a normal race, so yeah, it's quite a tricky one. Close to the wall there. I love this part of the track. This is definitely my favourite. It's so dangerous, but definitely my favourite part. So I think there's 7 laps left to go. It's a 19 lap race, 40 minutes long. Really pushing here to catch him up. And you can see the amount of time that I've got on the brakes over him. Really just flying through here, for me anyway. Just out of control as usual going into braking there. And then on the exit down, so around the mountain there's this is the issue, there's nowhere really to overtake. You can be as quick as you want compared to the car in front of you, but there's nowhere to overtake, so we're going to go for a wee lunge down here. See what we can do up the inside. A bit far away, but I'll take it anyway. Thank you very much. You must have seen it, I was quite quick. There we go. I decided not to challenge for the position too much. I was the faster driver at that stage in the race. And that was it. Just now, in the back of my mind, hoping for a wee bit of complacency from the leader, but I doubt it now. Just have a look here. 2.5 seconds this back marker is. Look how far in front he is. Just closing. This was terrifying here for me. I mean, he just was on the racing line and I had to avoid him. honestly, I mean, it's not an ideal circuit if you're a back marker, but that definitely is not the ideal thing to do. That was a bit of a scary moment. By this point, I'm just going for it. Balls to the walls. See if we can close up on the leader any when he comes into the pits, which I believe was this lap. So, for me, it was just today. It was important to get a video out to the channel because I haven't done one in a while. It wasn't the most, as I say, it wasn't the most entertaining race, but it was quite a good one and got a good result from it at a very tricky circuit. So I was going to share it. See if anyone's got any suggestions for me moving forward. I'm looking to get back into some kind of regular uploads. But as we can see, the car in front dives into the pits this lap, and that's my desperate attempt for content over. You can see the cars in front of me, there's still a few out, including the leader, so the Audi must have been quite good on fuel. The Ferrari was... I was having to box on that lap, usually. The car in front of me just boxed on there. And coming in now, but I think we're in P5 at this point. This was the fastest lap of the race, so I wanted to keep this in. It was my fastest lap of the race. It's one of the... I probably couldn't go much quicker. But climbing up the hill. Up towards the cuttings in. Exit there. Try and keep the wheel spin to a minimum. Coming up to Quarry Corner now. Just hug that wall as close as you can. Just missing that one there. Again, it's just about getting as close to the wall as you can. That white wall's proven brutal so many times. Now going into the Skyline, coming into the S's. And now into the Dipper again, just keeping it as close as you can to the walls without touching them. Because it really, really is brutal. Coming into the elbow now. Really, really is brutal. If you touch the wall, there is no room for forgiveness at all. And coming down onto the straight. At this point, the lap's pretty much over. If you can just keep it clean through the chase, then the lap's pretty much over once you come down the hill. So lay on the brakes here, as late on as you can. Just missed the curb, kissed the apex. There was a wee bit wide there, but nonetheless, a decent wee lap for me. Just down on the delta here, as you can, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but we make it up on the braking. And then the exit's okay, but yeah, as I say, for me it was one of my best laps, a 205.643. And at this point, a very important lap in the race, Pablo is behind me. As you'll see from my live reaction in a second. And we've actually come out in the lead. There you have it. So somehow, well, I don't know how I've done that. After 14 or 15 laps, we're in the lead of the race. 2-second gap to Pablo. And things are looking good. He definitely is quicker than me. But if I can keep the head down, there's only 3 laps to go here. So it really is looking good for the win. And I didn't think he'd be in this position at all. I had to look back at his times and he was just... He had a bit of a poor in lap and he must have put a wee bit too much fuel in compared to what he needed to do. But we'll take it anyway. But again, that's the pressure coming on. Starting to make a wee mistake there. And then here, just later on in the same lap, missed the apex here completely, going in far too quickly. But we get it sorted. Turn in too early and bang. Oh no. Damage. We've hit the wall. Got away with it there. I was talking about how it's an unforgiving circuit. Well, we did get away with that one. And I was feeling there was a bit of a dead zone in the circuit, in the steering wheel, but I could have been in my head anyway. So we've got 2 laps to go. Gap's 1.4 seconds. Crumbling under the pressure. I really wasn't doing well under the pressure. But we come down then with a lap and a half to go here. And he makes a mistake. A very, you see me in a wee second. Just having a look at the relative. He's dropped back half a second, and it was a tiny mistake. I had to look back at the onboard. He just got a wee snap of oversteer, and that was it. That could be the 5/10ths of a second that we needed. That's 1.7 second last lap. Anyway, gonna jump back into the live com of the last lap of the race. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye bye. I just need to get a 2 minutes 6, and that should be the race win. Just lost the rear. That would have been awful.
What's wrong, Marcus?
Crew chief gave me wrong amount of fuel. I only have 2.5 liters. I need 3.7.
F in the chat for him.
So yeah, I have to fuel save the last 10 laps or something. Quiet.
Bit of a slower, more cautious last lap there, but it's looking good so far. Just 3 more corners to negotiate. Well, 2 corners and 2.5 corners. 1 second is the gap. It's looking good. Pressure's just piling off me right now. Nice and slow. We take it around the last corner, and we've done it. Come on! First win for the channel. Brilliant.
You won? Yeah.
Well, a wee bit of a change in strategy. It was. I'll be lying if I said it was intentional. It wasn't. A wee bit of a change in the strategy. And